What we doing today?
Doing Dolemite.
Okay.
Oh, he's bad. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, coming with another wonderful episode of movie reviews. Usually it's Beats Vibes Life on Wednesdays here, covering hip hop with the brother to the left. But today we got something super duper special. If you follow the show on Wednesdays, we talked about this movie. We had some problems trying to see it. You know what I'm saying? The promoters was tripping.
We had problems. I thought we saw it. We didn't see it. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we still ain't see it, but we saw it on Netflix. So before we get started, to my left, the illustrious, magnanimous, philanthropic,
All right.
producer and producerial essence, Arcatron.
Effervescence, what'd you say?
Producer and producerial essence.
That's not a word.
Yeah,
the first
it is.
producerial is a word?
Yeah.
Oh, hello, people. I'm Arcatron, ARCKATRON.com is where you can find me. You can also find me on all social media platforms over the whole entire universe. And the multiverse, too.
Yeah.
All the verses.
All of them.
Yeah, we here doing the Dolemite review. And to my right, I have a interview extraordinaire, Comic-Con extraordinaire, Comic-Con conventions, all conventions in the whole universe and the multiverse.
All of them.
NERDSoul.
Thank you. NERD, SOUL, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, iHeartRadio podcast, all that jazz. So, we talk about a bad man today. Woo! A legend. We are here to celebrate the life.
It's a celebration.
It's a celebration of Rudy Ray Moore. My Name is Dolemite. On Netflix with Eddie Murphy, with Wesley Snipes, with
Mike Epps.
Tituss Andromedon from
Craig Robinson,
Mike Epps. I'll say this before we get started. One thing I love about black movies, when we make a movie, everybody, we all make a movie.
Yeah.
We Keegan-Michael key in this.
Keegan-Michael,
Look with everybody. When we make a movie,
and all shades are usually represented too.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
All shades.
All shades, not just the CW shades.
Not just light skin.
Yeah,
there's other shades. You know that.
All the shades. And it's funny because I'm watching this movie. I'm like, yo, I ain't seen that person in forever. This movie, I just want to give love to that.
There's a surprise too. I forgot, like that wasn't advertised. I forgot, yeah.
So I love the fact that whenever we make a movie, we all make a movie.
Yes,
so,
sir.
But this goes into the life of Rudy Ray Moore, better known as Dolemite for all of those with the comedy records and then the movies, the 7 movies. I only knew of 3, but I didn't know there was 7.
I knew of none. I knew he made movies, I just never seen any of them.
Yeah.
I didn't have access to things. I didn't even think about, let me just see if I can find a Dolemite movie.
When I was younger, my stepdad would reference him and talk about Dolemite and like signify monkey's feet and stuff. And I'd be like, I don't even know what he's talking about. Or he'd be like, keep your wig on tight. And he'd be like,
I had
and then like hearing that later on in what is it, Mad Lib?
Yeah, Mad Lib, yes. Screw your wig on tight. Yeah.
So, and then, Are You For Real and all that stuff. And then all the stuff from like, either like ODB or
Busta Rhymes was my first introduction to Dolemite. When he had him on intros.
Yeah.
So that was my first time.
Let's go.
Who's this Dolemite dude? And I think I found his music, and like I had You Should Eat Out More Often. I actually had that record actually.
Oh, word?
It was in another record. Like I bought a record, it was like something, and then it was in there, stuffed in. There was 2 records.
Wow, it was 2 records.
So actually, one of them came through. I came through. So I was like, yo, this record's crazy. So I listened to the whole thing. Actually, the whole. I had the whole. Actually, sampled it.
Wow.
I'll let you hear it after.
So word.
I actually used that. I was like, oh, so that's when it came on the movie. I was like, that's the part I sampled. We were screwed together. Yeah. I have all that.
Yo, it's the movie goes through his life, his time, and that's great. But these performances are just fun to watch, man. Eddie, top form. Wesley, top.
Yeah, Wesley.
I love how Wesley's just like, look, shoot it, whatever you want. Like, just whatever. I don't care. Look,
he's like,
fine. Like, he was like, is it like Shaft? He was just like,
and
like, he didn't respond. Like, and then, you know, having them showing him, you know, he's trying to sell his music or his comedy or, you know, all kinds of stuff, and it's just not working.
It's not working.
And he didn't give up, man. He kept coming.
Yeah.
Because he had something.
He had something to offer.
Yeah, he definitely
He felt
did.
he had something to offer, so he pushed it to the limit. Pushed it to the limit.
Gotta push it to the
He
limit.
definitely pushed it to the limit. He basically went, you know, broke.
Yeah,
And
he
still
went
had
broke.
music out, which happened to a lot of artists back then too. Like
Yeah, because he bet on himself.
Yeah.
They said, all right, we'll give you this loan, but we want all your royalties until you pay us back. And they gave him a loan. He bet on himself, and the movie goes crazy.
Yeah.
And during this, you're seeing them kind of make two movies. Well, you're seeing them make one movie, but they're kind of mixing two movies. The first and the Dolemite and Human Tornado. They're kind of fusing this into one movie.
Gotcha. Like, okay. Gotcha.
And just watching how he pulled. I mean, honestly, he pulled the black community together. You know, he got the bougie black dude. He got it's gotta be real. It's from the streets. I'm writing the streets. I'm writing real things. He pulled everybody together. He pulled old girl Queen Bee.
Yeah. Lady Reed. Queen Bee, Lady Reed. Yeah.
He pulled everyone together to make this amazing movie or these movies.
Yeah.
And just seeing that there's a beauty in the unity that I saw in this. And I mean, of course, this is a movie. They're flying by tons of, you know, I guess story points and life moments. But
you have to do that because it's a movie.
It's
a movie about a movie. It's a movie about a guy who created a character.
Yeah.
It's a couple meta. It's a couple layers deep with the meta.
Because it's a movie about a guy who created a character to then make comedy and movies and music and all that stuff.
Yeah, because no one wanted to see him, Rudy Ray Moore, like that. You know, like the way he was doing just his little sets, little DJ, little
it wasn't good
MC
enough.
sets or whatever.
Snoop in the house.
Yeah.
Chris Rock in the house. Like, it was, man.
T.I.
Lord, do ya.
Little Doya.
I love how everybody had the perfect microphone.
The microphone hairstyle.
Like a perfect, like right on the head. Man, it just shows the ups and downs, but he never gave up, and he had a true entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Like, dude recorded. This is why I tell you guys. I told someone at the Double Toasted event like a week or so ago, you got a phone, you got a camera.
It's true.
Go out there and make something.
I got 2 cameras.
Yep. So go and make something. You got a camera that's just as good, if not better, than what like Spike Lee had or Steven Spielberg had back in the 80s.
You gotta be creative, you know
what I'm
gotta
saying?
be creative enough to stand out.
Yeah. And I love the fact that he said, okay, fine. I got this character. I know it's funny. Some people are I got people laughing at the club now. Because first the club dude, and the club owner dude, he's been in stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a bunch of stuff.
He's been in a bunch of stuff, and I can't think of his name.
He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Due to the club, is not feeling him. He's going too long on his time. He switches up with the character, and now he got people coming. He's like, yo, I got to make a comedy album.
But how did he get to that character? See?
Yes. Now I want to get into that.
I don't know how. Is that truthful? That part?
Maybe.
Or did they stretch it?
I don't know. It might be truthful. Because think about it. We all know it, in the hood or in the urban areas. Everybody know that funny wino. Everybody know old Willie that's at the gas station. He's hilarious. Old Willie at the corner store. He's hilarious.
Now the
he
question,
old. He missing some teeth. But he's funny.
Did he ever compensate them dudes?
Ooh. He compensated them on the spot. It was work for hire. You saw he spread that money?
Nothing on the back end?
That was below the line cost.
There was nothing on the back end?
I don't think so. That was below the line costs. He spread that money on the table.
Willie. And that guy was from Luke Cage.
Yeah, that was Luke Cage's boy from the barbershop.
Bobby Fish.
Yep. And he had the smooth beat. He had to make it crumbly.
Yeah.
But he stood there. He recorded them. He was like, "Let me get these jokes tight," like because, Rudy Ray Moore was always great with taking something and then polishing. He was good at taking something that was like at 75% and then polishing the rest, to the finish. And just seeing how he pulled that together, pulled his album together, for someone like myself, for someone like you, for anyone who has an entrepreneurial spirit should really watch this. And I know the times were different back then.
Yeah.
I understand. But I'd say this, to a certain degree, we may have less gatekeepers than there were back then. You know, or maybe the same amount, but we have a slight go around due to social media and stuff.
There just may be more gates then.
Yeah, it might be
They're
more.
still the same. They're still the ratio of gatekeepers is still the same.
Yeah,
they're just more gates.
We have a few
There's
more.
options.
Yeah, we have a few more ways to.
There's a couple more
roll around.
There's a couple more walls too.
Yeah,
with that.
So it's just interesting watching him not give up, and then also seeing how he got the hotel.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was like, "Look, I found the owner."
But he's a hustler. He's a
yeah,
hustler.
he's a hustler.
You gotta hustle.
And you gotta have that. You're like, "Hey, look. You got a problem. You want all these homeless people out here. How about this?
I'll clean it up.
I'll clean out the homeless people. You let me film in it."
No, he even said that. He just had him. He was gonna be just like the keeper. He didn't even say
he
didn't tell them what they were doing in there. The power wasn't even on.
You're right. You're right. So
yeah,
and they had to steal the power.
Yeah.
Yo, all I know is next month,
whoever built that was, boy.
Next month, a whole building's worth of power, son. Next month. That joint was like,
unless he got it from the street light.
Yeah.
So then he probably couldn't be there for too long.
Because the second they come to check the meeting, be like,
oh, and the young kid, I believe that's Nightcrawler from Dark Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
That might be. You just couldn't notice him because he had makeup on. But yeah, I think that's a Nightcrawler because he's so skinny and tall. Yeah, I think it was him.
So
from my memory.
So like, seeing him go through this is just inspiring. Because, I mean, all we know is the final product. We knew, way down in the jungle deep. That's all we know. And we know these crazy yet awesome movies at the same time. And I mean, he said it. They went to a movie and they were like, it's not funny. And this is where, black people come in, listen in. Remember when they were like, it's not funny. And they went to make a movie, and the guys at the record label, I think, were like, well, you only, when they were talking about the film, when he was talking about the film to them, he was like, there's only 5 blocks of people. And he said, yeah, but every city got those same 5 blocks.
5 blocks, yeah.
Your people are enough. You don't need to go cheese it up in somebody else's face.
Yeah.
You can serve your community and still get yours. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, look, every neighborhood got the same 5 blocks. You know what I'm saying? Every neighborhood, every city got the hood. So if I'm just serving the hood, fine. You saw what I did in Indianapolis.
I'll serve the hood everywhere.
I'll serve the hood everywhere. And man, seeing him pull that movie together was funny. Seeing him film it.
Yeah. Especially that sex scene.
Oh,
Because before the way it was written was like, some elegant thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember Michael Keegan when he's like, yeah. Like, I thought
supposed to be elegant. Because remember, at first, there's like this weird thing where she's looking at a painting. She's like, oh, I'm looking at this painting. It's so sexy or something.
Yeah.
And there's like dudes sliding down a slide butt naked. I was I don't know what I'm watching.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's
but
interesting
at the same
how
time,
they filmed it, like how they made it funny. They just made it funny. It's like it was initially wasn't supposed to be funny, but he just like because he was nervous about it. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't no sex symbol. I ain't Prince. I ain't no.
Queen Bee was like, look. I'm gonna say this. Queen Bee. I'm gonna just say this. Yo, Queen Bee, you good in my book. I'm gonna just say that. Because Queen Bee's like, I'm not pretty or well. I was like, there was a couple of times where I was like, yo, she looked kind of like Jill Scott. There was a couple times and Jill Scott is not an ugly person. I'll just say that. I'll leave it there.
I've seen Jill Scott a couple times perform.
Yeah, I've seen Jill Scott perform. There's nothing whack about it. So getting scoot past that, just seeing how he made it work was beautiful. And then on the side of how he made that work, how they make this movie work. This movie is funny.
Yeah, but
it's touching. It's endearing.
They were talking about this movie for a long time. I remember like at least 5+ years they've been talking about this movie, and Eddie Murphy doing it. And it just seemed like it was going through all this like turmoil and stuff. Like, are they ever gonna get this movie done?
Yeah.
I don't know what made it go through, like actually come out. But I'm happy it did because
definitely.
Because more recently I've been watching Eddie Murphy clips here and there. I'm like, oh, He's still there. Eddie's still there.
Yeah, he's still kind of got some passion.
I was very worried before this movie came out. I'm still slightly worried about Coming to America 2. And it's not because of Eddie. I'm not anymore. It's not because of Eddie. It's because of everybody else.
Really?
I'm not worried about Eddie. Eddie gonna be all right.
But I think there's something, like you said, about energy. When everybody gets back together and they're having a good time and they're laughing.
I get that.
You know, I think that's gonna show.
I get that. But see, it's the one thing I don't like.
What?
Part 2s. I don't like part 2. No, because
what if it's Coming to America, we back or something? And so it's not technically part 2. It's kind of like you got Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame.
Attaching it to something that is legendary. And it's 30 years of legendary.
Yeah.
Coming back and get the band back together is never the same. Unless you bring some new energy in. Energy.
Well, they'll probably have whoever's playing their sons or their kids or something.
I'm worried still. Not as worried as I was before Dolemite, but I'm still worried.
Because I ain't going to front, man. Wesley.
Yeah, man, Wesley Snipes probably
is killing. And I love when he's like, so he gonna let you out of jail because he was like, it's the streets.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. It's the streets. Like, nah. He's like, so she has a whorehouse and she knows you, so he's gonna let you out of jail. Yeah. He's like, it's real. It's the street. He's like, wardens aren't cops. They don't investigate. He's like, it's real. Like, I love how dedicated he was. And then we saw at the time, he's like, these actors don't get any work. So there's no film or theater. They can only come here. And he's like, I've got a movie for them to be in. It's like everything seemed to kind of work around, and he was able to pull people here, pull people there, and work things out. And I love the moment when Chris Rock, not Chris Rock, Chris Rock's character sat him down and was like, yo, man, I'm trying to help you start your movie. What's up? He's like, man, I don't know if he was like, look, here's my cousin. He's a manager at
and that guy been in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, he
was in Life, I believe.
He was also Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know if people watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in the last season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, and honestly, that's something I've been looking for. I'm looking for someone new that runs a comic book shop and someone that runs a movie theater, because there's stuff that I'd like to film from time to time. But you use those relationships. And he's like, yo, I got my cousin, call him. He's like, well, what's that supposed to do? He's like, I don't know, figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know all that, but like, yo, I'm trying to help you.
to get the movie played, but if you can get people in the theater, you get all the ticket sales. And that's, hey.
And that's not bad. And he's like, I got to pay to shoot. I'm like, well, you're renting the space. Right?
Renting the space, yeah.
What you're really doing is renting the space. And $500 ain't bad if you sell that Bama out.
Yeah.
You said now,
but it's back
if 4
then.
People show up.
But it's back then, so $500 is a lot of money.
Yeah, but
also
I think every ticket was what, like $3 or something like that.
If that back then.
I'm trying to remember what the ticket. When they showed the sale, no, those were the record sales that they were showing. They weren't showing
movie prices.
Sales.
Movie prices were
movie prices back then, which was.
That's why now you look at inflation.
When was that? Like 71, something like that.
In the
69, something like that.
Mid 70s.
Yeah, so probably like 73, 4, whatever that was, and you can. But if you pack a theater that usually has about 150 seats, maybe like 100 seats, 150 seats.
That thing had way more on it. That was a big theater.
Yeah, that was a big theater. So, because back then they would only have one screen. It ain't like these multiplexes now. We have like the smaller theater and then the bigger theater and stuff. So
in 1970, the movie prices were about $150.
So all right, $150. So say he had.
We'll say by then it was probably $2.
So probably about $2. So he might have messed around and broke even. Maybe
no. He definitely did that. That theater had at least. That was a big theater.
Yeah,
that was a really big theater.
And it was packed.
And then maybe they showed 3 shows.
Oh,
it wasn't just one show. Yeah. It was 3 shows.
So he killed it.
Yeah.
And he was like, do I get any popcorn money? That's all mine.
Yeah.
He's like, that's all mine.
He's like, you're going to sell out all your popcorn tonight.
He's like, yo, you sell out all your popcorn because they all coming. And that's something that I love. Someone who pulled his people together, did it for his people. He won't looking to try to, appeal to a larger base or something. Just made it because he's like, yo, this is what we think is funny. And everybody came out and supported. And you never saw a situation where he was like, yo, let me make something for them. Nah.
Yeah. Even in the meeting with the distribution, whatever their name was.
DPI, I think it was like Dimension
Pictures.
Dimension Pictures or something like that. Yeah.
Incorporated or something like that.
Yeah,
Whatever
International or something.
International, yeah, Dimension International.
Yeah.
Yeah, them people.
That
meeting or whatever. That guy's from Better Call Saul, isn't it?
Maybe.
No, that's from another.
But I love how he was like, all right, everybody be quiet. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, but they still, of course,
he was like, what you talking about?
Of course they was going to say something. We knew that. That's the whole, that's the whole trick.
Yeah, this is the whole bit. It's like, all right, everybody be cool. We're a dignified organization.
Yeah.
And I love how he was like, look.
And fashion, whoever did the design, the fashion designer, whoever was the.
Oh, Ruthie Carter did the.
That's who did. Oh, okay,
yep.
okay. Same one that did Black Panther, right?
Yep. So shouts to Ruthie Carter.
Okay.
Shouts to VA. She went to Hampton. You know what I'm saying? So shouts to VA.
Two up, two down. Mr. VA over here.
Repping VA all time, son.
Something to have anybody in the mood from Jersey.
It's probably somebody in there from Jersey. Got to be. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
But
now.
just the way this movie played out is something that it was kind of like inspiring, and it's like this guy, for all intents and purposes, you would not think is an inspiring guy. You'd be like, oh, this is just a dude talks trash, says some funny things,
but
and made some crazy movies.
This stuff is he had a reason. There was something. There was a driving force that like no one could see but him. Yeah. Again, remember they said you're the comeback kid. Like you don't want to know you fail and you just get back up and you do something else.
Yeah.
So he did. Because the movie was about to be a failure.
Yeah, definitely.
Because again, he couldn't do nothing with it. Because remember they said he can't put it out, but they said the same thing with his music. He can't do nothing with your music. Yep. But then he started putting out, he started making his own stuff.
Yeah,
he became his own Def Jam.
And then
started printing the labels,
like, putting that stick on.
He's like, what's the
devil on it?
What's the devil on it for? He's like,
make them think they ain't supposed to listen to it.
Yeah, and then you see all the kids at the record shop like listen to it, and like he like, and then when they buy it, had to like put it in a little bag and slip under the table, like here's your record.
And I love how when they were reading the reviews, he didn't like the bad reviews until they got to the one where they were like, "This is horrible. It's despicable. It's the worst film." He's like, "Oh yeah, it's raunchy," and he's like, "Oh, I like that one."
Yeah.
Because that's just going to make people be like, "How raunchy?"
Yeah, I want to see it.
How raunchy?
Like get them out there.
Because there's always those two groups: the how bad is it, and also the hate watchers.
Yeah.
I hate this type of mess.
But
I've got to go see how much I hate it.
But it's polarizing. You always want to.
Yeah.
If you want to do entertainment, I'm gonna tell you this right now. In the entertainment field, you want to be polarizing.
True.
You want people to feel something. You don't want indifferent people, because if indifferent people do nothing for you, they don't spend no money. They just wait to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, like I said about Logic, lukewarm.
And that's why I don't like mediocre.
Lukewarm.
When it comes to music.
Yeah, that's right.
Stop with that mediocre stuff.
Stop it.
Stop with that middling music.
Yeah, we ain't playing with that. but the end, and I don't know if the end really happened, how the end happened, or the way that screening went down, but that's the type of stuff that connects you to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Queen Bee goes in, he's like, nah, I'm going to kick out here with them. They got to wait till the next
I haven't seen the movie already.
He's like, I've seen it. I'm going to kick it out here with the people, keep them warmed up. Because think about it, that's the type of stuff people will never forget. That's the type of stuff that you do when after the movie, people go buy 2 more records. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of stuff. Because, and we hear about stories where celebrities are always mean to people, but there's situations where celebrities are great, and folks never forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll take you 2 minutes to make someone's life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be like say if, I don't know, who's somebody who's huge, LeBron. It would take LeBron, say, a minute to dap a kid up and talk to him about his most recent game in Little League.
Take a picture.
He'll never forget
Sign
that.
an autograph.
Take a picture, and he'll never forget that.
Yeah.
LeBron will be, he'll never forget that.
To this day, I have Jizza's thing. It says, to Sean, thank you for representing Wu-Tang, Jizza.
Yep.
I still have it to this day.
To this day.
And that was like Crash the Crew. That was 2001?
Ooh.
Beneath the Surface album.
Oh, okay.
We go that far back. That's like a 99.
Yeah.
That's how far back that goes. So yeah, it's 20 years ago. Don't remind me, please. Don't remind me of one. I just watched Knock Knock, the video. Knock Knock video.
Oh, man, I haven't heard that in a while.
Ghostface and Method Man in the video too. What is going on? It's
man,
really
look,
bad.
It's
really bad.
Look, hey, and a woo for you.
And a woo for you.
This movie is awesome, man.
Woo.
This movie is awesome. Look, guys, this movie is awesome. I'm glad it found a home finally. Netflix is a perfect place for it.
Yeah, Netflix seems to be the perfect ground for a lot of stuff, just breaking through.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff that I think Netflix is similar to kind of like that Tyler Perry issue where, you know, you try to take a movie to a studio and they're like, nah, we ain't gonna make it. Netflix like, come on over here.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Netflix like,
it makes way more. See, that's why those. I hope that that's like how like a lot of industries like kind of are remade.
Yeah,
I'm hoping the movie industry gets remade in this kind of way where it's like that block is not there anymore.
Yeah,
because
they used to be the block, and that's probably what was holding
creativity.
And that's probably what was holding this movie up.
They're blocking creativity. If you block creativity, eventually it's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah.
If you were trying to pigeonhole exactly what your vision of what you think should be out there, then eventually someone's gonna say, you know what, I'll go over here with my stuff. Yeah. That's way more creative.
I feel like that's probably what was holding this movie up.
Yeah, definitely. No theater, no pictures probably want to take. Oh, it's raunchy.
It's raunchy. It's about Rudy May. Who cares
about Rudy May more? Exactly. Probably what they're saying. Dolemite. Who's that? They probably know who Dolemite was.
Now it's killing on Netflix.
Thank you, Netflix.
Because that's where the people are.
Yeah, but even like Amazon is starting to get into, they're all trying to dip into the pot now.
People
all the
are
streaming
on
services are dipping pounds.
Yeah. So guys, this is worth it. I love this movie. The only reason that I'm not going.
Are you gonna be giving the scores?
I'm about to score.
Oh, did we score anything else before? We always score?
Yeah, we always score. So
wait. Maybe I should score first.
You score first. All right, score.
So we're scoring out of 100. What are we doing?
5 stars.
Oh,
out of 5 stars.
5 stars.
Yeah.
I'm giving it 4.5 stars.
Same. The only reason I'm not scoring this at 5, I honestly wish it was a little longer.
Really? I got you.
I was like, man, I kind of wanted to know a little bit more. But
there could be a part 2.
Yeah, because see, when
and
this
then
movie
they
is
can
good,
do flashbacks and show his history, like with his father or his stepfather in the cornfields or whatever, the farm. Yeah. We can go to that stuff too. I could get it.
And we got a little dramatic moment with that too, like where he brought it to the screen.
Yeah.
Rat soup eating.
Dolemite Is My Name Part 2. In this Part 2, I would welcome, because you know I like Part 2, but I would welcome this Part 2. But hurry up with it though. Don't give me 20 years or 30 years in between them.
Or you know what the sequel could be? The sequel could be, and Mother Is My Game.
You're talking about
and effing up Mother Effers Is My Game. That could be the name of it.
Oh, okay, I got you. I was like, wait, what?
So you put them together.
Oh, you mean the name of it? Okay,
Dolemite Is My Name, and effing up Mother
like a long
Effers
title.
Is My Game.
I'm all for long titles. Like just,
and you be like, because people be like, huh? Oh,
yeah.
This movie delivers, man. It delivers in a lot of ways, and it's got an entrepreneurial spirit. And I love, and it's cool to see how he continued to work.
But that character resonates with Eddie Murphy right now, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because not saying he was like,
because he's
older.
Thing.
He's older.
Yep.
He's had a career. But now people are saying, Eddie ain't funny no more. People have been saying that. It's been a whisper.
Yeah.
His movies.
You know who started that
have been low.
On the low? The person who started that whisper on the low, even though I think he was half playing, half serious. Who? Kevin Hart started that mess.
Really?
When he was talking about outselling Raw and everything, and he was like, Eddie ain't doing it right now. He made some statement about Eddie's not doing it right now, and I can't remember which one outsold. He said outsold Raw, but that was kind of started people saying like
it's two different eras. You can't even make that comparison. It's like literally apples to oranges.
Yeah.
It's not even apples to oranges. It's like an old apple to a new orange. It ain't even in the same field.
Yeah,
it's like an apple to a grapefruit.
Yeah, but there have been a lot of people saying, Eddie, because he did all those family films and this and the third.
Understandably, so he got 10 children.
Yeah, but I'm like,
understandably, so he got 10 children. When he was doing those movies, he had 8.
Does he have 10?
He has 10. He has 2 with his new wife, and 8 with. Oh, wait. No, sorry. He has 1 with Mel B. He has some sprinkled in there too.
He got a Mel B kid.
Yeah,
I forgot about Mel B.
The DNA test said
I had a crush on Mel B.
The DNA test said it was his. So yeah, he got 1 with Mel B. But
and the results say
there was another one in the tweet. So he may have 6 with the first wife.
Whoo.
Nicole, I think her name was.
Yeah,
and then like
Nicole that's out like
some not attached to people, and then Mel B, and then you have the new Paige. Butcher is her last name, but now probably Paige Butcher Murray or whatever.
Yeah, But yeah, man, it's
Murray.
Murphy. Yeah, Murphy.
I was watching Bill Murray the other day. That's why Bill Murray.
But yeah,
that's from cigarettes, coffee and cigarettes. From,
word.
Movie.
But
Ridiculous.
movies awesome. It's a great celebration of entrepreneurial spirit. Great celebration of us. And like I've said, and like I've heard other people talk about even more eloquently than me, is like, yo, the black community can kind of bootstrap just about any of our businesses.
As long as
like
we
our
get behind,
spending
but
power,
we have to get behind it though.
Yeah, like our spending power, we could bootstrap just about anybody. We wouldn't have to go fund me no nothing.
But it got to resonate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's all about like,
resonate,
cause some people won't budge unless they see it like
Yeah.
it resonates with
Yeah,
something.
it ain't gonna be like no, like all right, look, check it. We need this guy to win. So let's just get the money up. It ain't gonna be like that.
Because
those times are gone.
definitely has made money off of black people.
Yeah,
in a good way, not saying a
Yeah,
bad way.
but
And
then
it's
he's also put black people to work.
Put black people to work. Yeah.
Like every production of Tyler Perry is in front and behind the camera is probably 80 to 85, maybe 95% black. Like you look on the screen, you're like, all right, word. There's like 8 black actors, but there's like 3 white actors.
Remember, and it was going back to the movie. Remember when they were in the theater watching that movie with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau?
Yep.
And they were like, this ain't funny. Like, what are all the white people in the movie?
And like he said, we got action, we got comedy, we got titties. That's all you need. And I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna pick it up and put it down. I'm gonna just say this. And we got them real things. Not them fake things.
I would say this.
Real.
It was tasteful.
Yeah, it's tasteful. It wasn't like
when I saw it when it first came out, I was like something about nudity. I'm like, what? Kind of okay, it's got to be, but it was tasteful. I was like, okay.
It wasn't like
it was like
crazy.
It was like Hustlers, like how that was tasteful.
Yeah, Hustlers was tasteful.
It wasn't like because like back in the days, boy, in the '90s or '80s or something, boy, they would have showed everything.
Yeah, it would have been crazy.
But they've gotten way more tasteful with
True.
And I think because women have been more included on the sets.
Yeah,
and because they're like,
let's shoot
or
it like
even
this,
in the writing
or let's
too.
angle it like this.
But even in the writing and everything,
Yeah.
like just including women in more things, it makes things more even and balanced.
Yeah, and like show it in a way where it makes sense. And it's just like,
especially not gratuitous.
Yeah.
More because especially the eat out more, that was perfect. Cause I didn't see that coming. I was like,
yo,
oh, that's how he did it. Like, boom, that was perfect.
I'm just saying
that was perfect.
There's some real joints.
That was perfect.
It's real joints.
That was perfect.
Yeah, but those made sense. So yeah, man, love the movie. Guys, holla at us. We're gonna holla at you down in them comments. Let's talk about Dolemite Is My Name. Let's talk about Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy.
Yes, sir.
Keegan-Michael Key, Tituss Andromedon. He'll always be
Chris
Tituss
Rock,
Andromedon.
T.I.,
yeah, all them
Mike
cats.
Epps.
Do ya?
Do ya?
Do ya? I'm pretty sure if you interview him, he'd be like, oh yeah, that's me just making fun of my uncle. That's probably like his uncle's voice, or like his, like his.
Yeah, because it's always
some older black dude
that
he
drawn from
Lord,
your own experience. It's always drawn from your own experience like that. And it's easy because we have so many examples of it.
Yeah.
You know?
So guys,
even if it's not your family, it's somebody in somebody else's family that you be like, you're making fun of them.
Yeah, it's like you're kind of doing them.
You
a
can
little
copy
bit.
their mannerisms and everything. Yeah, so definitely.
Let me say. It's like the perfect, like, it's like everything was like a football helmet.
That was also when black people really like grew their hair out too.
Yeah.
That's not you see it, but it's a different way nowadays.
Yeah. It's not the same. But yeah, it was like everybody had the perfect circles.
The tape was crazy. Yeah. Sometimes they even it's more just like just let it, but it was like even. You know what I'm saying? Like even
like
cut.
Back then, all a barber had to do is put like a perfect circle, like a perfect circle on that joint, and then you was good. So, to my left, man,
my left, shout it.
A guy who is about to drop a new project.
New project.
Two?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
One project.
One new project. Producer extraordinaire.
5, actually.
Arcatron. 5? Dang.
I'm not messing with you. All right. Hey, y'all. It's me, ARCKATRON.com. You can find me on all social media platforms at Arcatron. And that is that. And hopefully you look at the stuff. And if you want to shout at me or holler at me or follow me on Instagram, because most of my stuff I'm doing is on Instagram. In terms of social media. Other ones I'm on there, but nah. Instagram is where you find me. You can DM me, hit me up, holla at me. If you want to do some business or something like that, holla at me.
Because you got them beats.
I got the business. And I got more stuff to beat, but I got some other, I do other things.
Other things.
You want me to mix something for you? Holla at me too.
Look.
Little engineer, you know what I'm saying?
Pull levers and
turn the fader up, turn the fader down, fader up, fader down. And with your stuff, Mr. NERDSoul, Mr. Extraordinaire, Mr. Interview Extraordinaire, Mr. Comic-Con Convention Extraordinaire, Mr. Comic Books Extraordinaire, all the comic books in the whole entire universe.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
NERDSoul, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget to check out shop.thatnerdsoul.com. I got some new shirts up there, some new styles up there. Check it out. Also, of course, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok for that music. Then also got Spotify. Spotify too. We got some iTunes, all that good stuff, and iHeartRadio for your podcast. So hit that thumbs up. But if you hit that thumbs down, I'm gonna send the man after you. You ain't gonna like that. So us to you, we're saying thanks for hanging with us. We love y'all. Y'all be good.
Now put thing out, let you ready to bang.
Peace.
Peace. Yeah.